Welcome to our second lecture of MS Word, second topic of the term. Um, we talked about the basics last time, like what is a word processor, examples of word processor, advantages, disadvantages, and of course, word processing principles and terms. Already went through it with you on the first lecture for the second topic. We're going to continue on this topic, so please pay attention as we go through each of these. And also, of course, we talked about the MS Word window, okay? And we're going to continue on. Just a clarification, I want you guys to know that this over here, this little section over here, this is called view options, okay? View options. And then over here, this is called a zoom option or zoom bar. Okay, this is where you zoom in and zoom out on your document. If you can see, that's what it does. Okay, all right, we're gonna move on. Um, Again, we're gonna stick to talking about this part of the MS Word window, which is in Home tab, Font Group, and this is where we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about fonts. So, what is a font? Okay, a font is the shape and design of a set of characters. Fonts are letters that all look the same. Okay, example. This over here is a Arial font. You can see by the appearance. This is a impact font. If you can see, it's different appearance. It's a little bit more bold. And this is New Times Roman font. I want to let you know that New Times Roman font is the most common one that we use, especially for it's a default. Okay, this is the default font that you use for any assignment that you do. Okay, most of the time when you do an English essay, this is the font that you use. You use New Times Roman. Most of the time when you do a research project, this is the default font. Default means it's just the usual font that people use. Okay, people don't use Impact or Arial font. Okay, even though it's up to them, but in the world, in the computer world, New Times Roman is the most common one. Okay, all right. So with fonts, you can change the type. Type means the name, like Arial, Times New Roman, Impact. There's so many different ones, and you can look at the different kinds of fonts through here, and you can choose through here. So there's so many that you could choose from. Okay, and these are the examples of names of fonts. Okay, and then we have size, okay, and it comes in points, like 8 point, 12 point, 16 point, and that's this one over here. Font size. Okay, and you can change size however you like on this section over here. Okay, even you can just type in, if you don't like, if you want 8.5, you can just type it down 8.5 like that. And then you press enter and it'll change the font for you. Okay, moving on. Color. Font comes in different colors: black, blue, red, green. How do I change that? It's right here. Okay, this is where you change the font color. Okay, styles. Styles mean there's different types of features that you could use, like bold. Okay, bold is to make your text bold. Bold means kind of strong color, darker. So for example, if I want to make this bold, this is what it looks like over here. Now we're just going to go back. So let's just undo that. This is undo. Undo that. Okay, but this is the different types of styles. We have bold, italics, underline, strike through. This is what we call subscript. superscript. Okay, you don't really need to know these two, but they're also important in especially math and things like that. And this is text effects and typography. And this over here is text highlight color. Okay, so just know that these are some of the different styles that you could use. All right, moving on. Font types. Okay, there's two common types of font. One, serif font. Okay, serif font means fonts that have small lines at the end of characters. Example of this type of font is Times New Roman. Okay, this is what I mean by lines at the end of characters. You see this? This just explains what that is. Next is the sans serif font. Do not have small lines at the end of characters. Example of this is Arial. Okay, and remember, sans means without. Okay, that's sans serif font. And this is what that looks like. Okay, because this is Arial. And there's no line at the end of the characters. So that's what that means. Alright, now we're going to talk about font width. Okay, there's two types. There's proportional and fixed spacing. Okay, proportional spacing means it adjusts the space given to each character based on its size. Okay, for example, this over here is called a proportional font. Take a look. Okay, if you can see this type of font, it adjusts the spacing. See, there's spacing around the letters and the characters. It adjusts the space given to its character based on the size, okay, of the word of the character. So just take a look. Ese le space, okay. So just that's what proportional means. Now, fixed spacing or monospacing gives the exact same width to every character. Okay, so each letter, regardless of how wide or narrow it should be, is given the same amount of width. Just like this. Okay, same amount of width over here between each character. All the same. This is what we call fixed spacing. Okay, so fixed spacing is also known as monospacing. Okay, all right. Okay, we're just gonna cut there. We're going to take a look at our time. Maybe we'll continue on a little bit. These are just features of MS Word. Okay, features of MS Word, like for example, cut and paste. You just need to know what that means. Cut and paste means to remove a block of text from one position and insert it to another position. Okay, and it just explains what that does. So the text has been moved. During the move, the text is stored in an area of memory called the clipboard. This is the clipboard. Okay, we're talking about cut and paste here. To copy and paste means the original text left unchanged and a copy is inserted elsewhere. So you just need to know the difference between cut and paste and copy and paste. Okay. When text is selected, it is called a what? Block. So you just note that. A block of text can be selected in various ways by dragging the mouse over the text or double clicking. Okay, so this is just what I mean. Dragging the mouse over the text, that's what I'm doing right now. And also double clicking. So if I double click over here, it selects the text. All right. Search, find, and replace. This is a tool in MS Word that is important. It's right here in the Home tab at the very end, the last group, editing group. Find, replace, select. So if you want to find text and replace it with another word, that's where you go. Okay, and this is what it looks like. So for example, if I want to find a word to select it, for example, say position. Okay, I can search that, and you see, it searched it up for me and highlight it. Okay, or what you can do is replace, and all you do is find this word and replace